Hi guys, welcome to your channel. This is Stasi Revolution 1111. Welcome. This is Vinoth here. So this is part of the series of being in a toxic relationship series. So in the previous videos, you would have seen the various techniques and ways in which kind of a mental abuse starts. Okay, so different ways, techniques to use and just destabilize you. Basically, you're just like your reality is getting altered. And what happens was in that case, so in that the same thing. What happens is like next is, so it would be those were like not the serious level, maybe small arguments and things like that, but as we as the days goes on, the devaluation starts, and the first time it would be like constantly like the first thing is like when you fight normally, if you fight in a, if you're in a relationship and or in a, you're just in a yeah, if you're in a relationship, you just tend, if you fight, it doesn't mean though you need to immediately, okay, you just for the time being you don't talk and then you patch up and work out. So I mean, that is how normally happens, is what I understood. But then it will be like it was like suddenly you just fight and then the next minute there is like so much of fight, and then like it just is just vanish. I mean, he just goes off the house. Actually, it just goes off, and I thought maybe because he has his own place also nearby, so I thought, okay, maybe he's going to come back, or it could be the thing would have been mostly, you know, on his part. Okay, so the problem, or he would be constantly doing something to then trigger me, basically to get me angry, and then we fight, and then he will just leave like that, and then I think, okay, he'll come. This goes, he's gone off. It'll be like just gone off in the sense there won't be any, not even one message, nothing comes out, and we are struggling here thinking what has gone wrong. Is it like did we do the mistake? And it will be completely shut off. Like, you give it any number of days, he will not be, just don't even send you a text message. Okay, and then it will be because we can't so because I'm saying, because I can't just be with a like fight and keep holding on to that for like more than one day. Just immediately within, as soon as he leaves, I feel bad, and I'll think of going back, and then I'll think, okay, he'll come back or something. And initially I didn't know that this was called the ghosting concept. They'll just vanish, and that's all. They will not be bothered. And I was like, for me it was hurting me, because I was thinking I just missed him at that time initially, and it was like suddenly you say, get the fear of, oh, you am I losing him, just. But I thought this was nothing to really feel this big, or to act upon like this, but the problem is that is the goal. So for them it is nothing. So they what they do is like just cut off communication. Like, for example, WhatsApp is gone, if you're texting, will not be there. And so what happens in that, I've been to, like, sometimes I end up going texting him, or they wouldn't respond to the text, or sometimes they will then, in case if you don't text also, then they will actually ask you to come to the, I mean, then I myself go to his place, basically, to just to see if like at least I'll feel okay, let it go, because I'm elder than him, so at least let me just patch up and let him, let's get back together, things like that. So and sometimes it happens that when I go to the gate, and then I just see, I also understand here the culture is like, without asking permission you shouldn't go to the house or something. I'm not going into the house, but at the gate of the apartments and all. So I'm just out of, even though I feel little shameful just going and standing, and I don't know how he's going to respond, I just still overcome because of the love I had, and you have that sense of like missing him and all. So we go to the gate, and then we stand there, and when I call, he will pick up and say that who's this? Like, he knows pretty much my voice and all. So then I have to tell, why do you want to come? Why you want to come here? so I didn't give you any time here, I'm not having any time. It's like literally in front of the like people come and go, and it'll be like humiliating for you to stand there for like, at least I know it is my problem, but at the same time I would think that you would respect me at least. Okay, come in, let's see, because there was nothing big fight to really put me in such a position, but no. And this incident, that was the first time, and then it will be like I just had to, okay, then go back to. Then I had no idea. First time I said, okay, I'm going back, and I went and took a bus, and after just 2 stops I'm going, he texts me back, okay, come in. I'm in the. From his house he could see me in the bus stop and all. It's generally is he could see the bus stop and where when I'm getting in and all. He knows that, and I don't know, because afterwards as soon as I went just past 1 or 2 stops going back, heading back to home, then he calls me, he texts me back, okay, come over. Then I was thinking, first time I thought like, okay, maybe you got delayed, probably he just checked it or something. So then you go, then I had to get down and then again walk back. Okay, I just walk back, and then you come back, and then you have to ask. There won't be any apologies from them. There will never be an apology until, because you think that they did like this, disrespected us, they told like this, they talked like this and all. There won't be any apology. See, I'm just not. There are so many incidences that happened. I'm recollecting some of them, but not in a sequence in which it happens. Okay, so I'm trying not to relive that moments and all. It's like just wanted to do this video and just kind of finished off, and because I don't want to be in that thought at all. Like in future, this is for the sake of people. How much that one can go through, one can torture you. The people with such personalities, how they can put you through is something, and the abuse that happens along with it. That's the only reason I'm putting it, and if not, I would not even talk about it. It is, but I just wanted to put all the pain that I've gone through. It's like though it is shameful and things like that, but I still want to put it out there so that people understand the kind of cruelty that one can do to the other. Okay, because so once you go, and then there won't be any apology. There won't be any sense of like that. For me, it will be like I'll just immediately get that from that sadness, whatever he does, I forget all that and feel the happiness. For him, it will be the same thing. The minute I have to say, okay, okay, let's go, let's fine. Then I usually apologize for initially. So I was like, okay, let's fine. Things happen like. Then it will be like, okay, so yeah, and just as if he has done everything right, and he'll be like, okay, then he'll accept. And this started like this for like he will go off like one day or something, like for example, minimum one day is vanished, is gone, and I didn't really realize what was going on. When this is like ghosting is the period where you don't know where they are, what they are. You will never get an idea of what is what. Then so this was happening. So as I said, the previous, all those things, it will just like come on, it will be like repeating. You just like the next, it will be like every time the devaluation, next time fight comes, it becomes even worse. It will be just more and more cruel than the previous round. It would be, you would never be prepared for that. You would be prepared for like some things what previously was done, so you think that already it's taken care. And sometimes we talk and say, don't tell like that things and all, but the minute the next time again the same scenarios come, because after that what happened was, you could start sensing that there is like there's a mismatch in what he says versus what where he's been to, whatever he's telling me, everything. There'll be like a mismatch. One day if he tells you he was here that day, and the next day if you ask him, you will not remember where he was. He will tell some other place. So it's like, it'll be like, because he's telling lies, it's like for him, he doesn't know which lie he's told what time also. So for me, I kind of listen to that, and then I started figuring out, it's like it was lies. Lies is like, I don't know what part of what was truth in his thing. Okay, what was true in his life, I don't know. So what I was doing was like that. That is when once. So by then I had this this feeling of like someone. he's cheating on me is a kind of a feeling I was getting, and I was getting this kind of a weird vision, basically saying that unknowingly I was just feeling that it was I don't know what to say, also just like a vision where he was with one of the friends I knew. Okay, it was like that kind of a thought was coming, and I was like, I thought, how do I ask him? And normally I've seen him like what time he goes and comes back, and like goes to office and comes back from office, but certain days there was like a little different mismatch, and as soon as he comes, the vibe of him is little different, and I could sense that he's been somewhere else. Something comes up in my mind, and I was not able to immediately tell a person that you are like this, what is this? Then they will tell you're a crazy person, what you're doing. Maybe because of my insecurity I'm becoming like this, or something like that. I thought my mind is playing something maybe, so I just kept quiet. And but you can always sense when someone is I think I was not previously in any relationship, but I'm just saying that it was easy for me to just kind of sense that he's with someone else, but I couldn't have any proof for that. So the next time, so I had I had no idea, but my thing was becoming, once you start doubting, right, like it is one of the things that you don't have, and you start doubting, and it'll just start it becomes more and more. And so I didn't initially ask him or anything, but then there was another incident which happened where I just kind of caught him means like the way what he told me, and the way things I saw in the text message, and it's accidentally happened to see, because normally we don't check the messages or anything. Accidentally it just popped up in his phone, so then I saw there was a complete difference, and I just kept it. And one day was after a point of time, I just couldn't bear, because this was going on continuously, because he says he was working 4 days from 4 days he was working from office. I mean, he was going to office, and one day he was working from home. But then in that I could see certain days it's like the timing is different, and his face is like different. It looks like he has had drugs or something like that. He comes back and he was like, I usually think, what is going on? I mean, I couldn't make sense of it. And for him, sex is 24 hours, he can have sex. It is like that. He was like that. Okay, it was I could, if you're feeling tired also, he will not, he is like, he just keep going at it if you want to. And so I was like feeling bad to my body, was somehow not even just not getting back into the same thing. And once I invited a friend of mine, actually, and that is when this happened. And unfortunately, this is only instant if I tell and all. I was doubting, because that friend, I had this vision about a friend being with my boyfriend. So I was once, this particular thing happened where he was supposed to go for a party. My boyfriend was supposed to go to his office party and all. And for that he had prepared so much. Actually, he got like dress and all prepared, got new dress, I mean new suit and everything for that. And sorry, so he's got a new suit, everything prepared for that day. And then but unfortunately what happened, I don't know, that particular day he said, I told him that my friend is going to come. He told he's free, if he may come over. And I don't know what happened to him. Immediately says his stomach is paining. I can't go today to the party and all. I can't go. Then I said, I was like doubtful. What is this? I mean, I was suspecting something might happen or something. What is going on? And that is when he was acting as if I could sense he's acting completely, but he was actually lying down and saying, oh, my stomach's paining and things like that. And I was in fact insisting that you have spent so much for clothes, at least go and come, just show your face and come at least. No, I can't go. And then this, so I said, okay, since he was staying back at home, I thought of doing some cooking or something. So that is when the beauty of all these things, if I could So I went to shopping, and suddenly I get a text from my friend saying, I told my friend that we may not be able to meet and all. So then he texts me back saying, hey, I'm bored, can I come over? Like he texts me back. I told my boyfriend is there, so I can't meet and all. But he was like, can I come now? He was like insisting, and then this fellow by then he's saying, oh, if you want, I'm happy. He was ready to have fun. Actually, he was going to call me to have fun, and it was coming in the same sequence. And I can't tell you more details behind the scenes. So what happened was like, okay, I just called my friend to come over, and then that's when the beauty of it was. There were so many things, and in between I just had to. My friend, he gave his phone, and just showed some kind of video to see him having these both having. They were in whatever positions they were doing, and the video, I had to see the video of it. I was shocked to see the video, and that was and that too they took it in such a way that his face was like only could see the side of his face but not fully showing. And it's like, I mean, for me, even before I could see the video, I was like shocked. The Bollywood one just show me that kind of a video. And I asked him, is this my what is this, like, is this my boyfriend here? Then he kind of just, I don't know what kind of people were there. I just had no clue, and I just had to literally take that shock. Actually, I was just shocked to see a video of just because till then I was doubting something was going on. Then first time seeing a witness, and then by the time I asked him, he took the phone away, and then he said, no, this is some other person, something, just it was like completely changed the topic. And I was 100% sure it is him. Then only I realized my thing came to, that was true thing. But again, my heart was breaking because that I saw that in front of, and I just couldn't believe that something. Then he left, and afterwards I had to ask my guy, and he was like, and I went and confronted him actually just at that point of time, just saying that. Seems like I just asked him, like, have you met him or anything like that? And and the only thing, when he's getting caught, his eyes starts like pinwheel, like, like it, though his body doesn't show anything, his eyes is like rolling. He's thinking what's going to come next. Okay, so I was like, I observe his body language just to see that he was like, what video? And then he could use his face was he's turning that side, and then I don't know about. First he was like, I don't know about any videos and this and that. He was just telling it very coolly. Then I said, if so first he was just very calmly, no, I don't know which video, what is that video. He was like, he was not reacting in an aggressive way, saying that what you're talking about, which video, show me, like that. If you're so confident, you would have told, show me the video or something. But he was like, no, I don't know which video you're talking about, that's nothing. Then I later on unknowingly told him, if you were telling the truth, then you should have told it in such a way. Normally people will say, get offended if someone is accusing them of taking videos and all. You are acting as if you show me, I don't know where the video, show me the video, where is it? And you're in fact acting as if you've done it and guilty of. Afterwards, then he has texted him or something. They kind of deleted the video. What happened? I don't know. After that, he didn't turn up to my house. After that, totally, and it was like completely gone. And that was my only evidence, which I had nothing else. Okay, so then after that he then starts, once he's got confirmed that the video is deleted or whatever, who knows. My friend blocked me in your WhatsApp. Actually, he said, I don't know what you're talking about, I've never met your friend and all, and then blocked me. And then I was like the crazy person. Okay, so this is like then I'm just looking at him, and then he starts now aggressively scolding me, like, how dare you talk to me like this, whatever I told you should have done, he's then doing it to show that he was true. And I'm like, wow, I just put mud on myself. I was thinking, then I said, that for me, in my mind, I was like completely, I was heartbroken, but again to deny my truth. Okay, it was like he was denying. Okay, I didn't meet him, nothing like that. There was nothing. and I just had to like there was no evidence, so I had to kind of say, just live with that truth. Okay, with truth means that whatever the lie he told, he denies. He was from time denial is his first number one. He says, "Oh, you're crazy," and things. So I'll show you in the next one. Next video. So that is how I started kind of finding him, that he is not faithful, and he's like doing things apart from what we planned to have. Like we thought of meeting people, we both are together just in case if you want, but then that started off. Then that's when I really realized the part was he was constantly telling lies. He has been cheating on me, and then this was going on, and then he started. Sometimes we had bought some drugs or something is there in the house. Then if there is anything, he would have stolen that also, and he would have. I will be like I was shocked that too. I didn't expect him to steal something from me from my house. Okay, just for something. I'm just openly telling it, anyways. And I kind of couldn't believe he had the habit of stealing. That to these kind of stuff, especially these drugs and all. He'll steal. He wants to steal it for some reason, and I have no idea why would one do. I couldn't register first. I thought I lost it somewhere. Something was last year and there again. That was just like now and then, because he just takes it, goes to office or somewhere he goes. I don't know. Till now, I don't know where he goes, where he comes. I have, and one point of time later on, I realized that he was like, yeah, he was just all over the place, and he was all over the place means like. He was just I don't know what to say, but it was beyond belief. I couldn't think someone can go to this extremes of hiding things, hiding facts, hiding just literally just I went behind him, in the sense I wanted to see him where he is going. After he left and he was going to come, I'm going on the way, and then my phone is draining off, just to realize that my phone is tracker is there, and phone tracker where I'm coming through, because my phone doesn't goes off that much. I don't know, by the time I just could reach a certain place where I thought he would be, my phone died. And then I was like then only I realized 100% was the what happened to the phone. And then came home and I was thinking and just started looking at the app, and one of the app which took the maximum thing was the tracker app, which is sending information to him. And I realized that he's kept tracker also, and what was I trusted him and gave him all my phone number, passcode, and my laptop passcode, everything I used to, okay, and he gave me his passcode, okay, then phone. But the beauty is the iPhone, he will hide all the apps. He will say he will hide all the this apps, basically it's a hidden folder, and he'll keep it to me, or he has some. I'm not an iPhone user, so he has a. Yes, yeah. I mean, I'm a Samsung user, so he just kind of conceals everything. It will be just slide of hand. It will be just move. It will be like this only. Just move this way, this way, this way. As soon as I could see anything, he would just change of things. Okay, so he was that fast in acting quickly, and it was like. Typical criminals would act, I think so, that if he was like his brain, he had used that for some scientific thing, he would have really been a better person, I think so. But then the way he uses for this, and especially for me, I was more and more challenged, and I was feeling like I wanted to prove it was what he was telling was lies, and I was so much determined that someone is telling me what I saw was wrong, and everything is denying my complete reality. Is talking like this, confusion here and there, and then so it will be like this was going on and on. It was like I was not sure what was going on, and this happens with the and after that we kind of compromised, and I thought, okay, let's so at that point of time only, then once we kind of just we just split up, we break up, we come back, like it was like constant thing, and it was me who was like I go all the time just to okay, fine, and I don't know why I was so needy. That was part of my problem also. I was having that that kind of codependency at point, and I became like a addict to him actually. Like I was like that kind of a person, and I literally I was the thing was I just don't know why I was acting like that also, and I thought maybe I'm so obsessed with them, or what is the problem? I don't know. As if the whole world I couldn't find anybody else or something. I was going back even after getting hurt, or not hurt at that time. What happened? The abuse started after that actually. So. This was so I'll talk about the abuse in the next video with some just a clipping of that thing I wanted to show you all. So if you see this happens every single day. It will be like there will be like when we play and things weekends and all, it will be very nice actually. Like it will go till the point when we stop playing is he cannot he will not be able to like just sit in a place. His brain needs some activity, and for him what I sensed was he needs some variety. So for that he starts off some discussion with me to just fight with me so that he can get out of the house. Then he goes, means 2 days off completely. He'll just go off the thing and meet whomever he wants. Then after that he will, because by then I am so much, I feel bad, and then I go to him. Like he will not talk next day, he'll not talk, and then so you feel bad, and then you'll go, and then you will accept, and then he'll come back, because for him his change is all done, everything is done, clearly finished, and business is done, kind of a thing. And I have to go like as if but everything slowly I was getting some kind of a thing. He's telling lies, and I couldn't prove him, so I gave up on that. And then he started with the abuse, which is what I'll talk about in the next video. So this is how it just keeps going on. So I'll talk more in the next video, so that you guys get a picture of how things progresses one by one, and then where it leads to. So thanks for watching this video.